Hello and welcome to this special video. Today, we're going to tackle a very important topic that will help us better understand ourselves and learn how we can interact more harmoniously with the world around us. We will discuss Stoic philosophy, which has illuminated minds from ancient Rome to the present day, and the teachings of one of its greatest proponents, Marcus Aurelius. In our daily lives, we often encounter certain types of people who, sometimes without our awareness, negatively affect us and disrupt our peace. These people can drain our energy, diminish our motivation, and distract us from more important areas of our lives. So, how can we avoid these types of people? And how can Stoicism guide us in dealing with them? As we progress through the video, we will explore powerful and effective solutions for each type of person using the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. We will learn how to be more conscious and balanced in our relationships and how to set healthy boundaries with the people around us. If this type of content interests you and you're looking to make positive changes in your life, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. This video aims to provide you with the tools necessary to handle difficult people in your life. Therefore, I recommend watching until the end. Armed with this information, you can manage your daily interactions more consciously and maintain your personal boundaries firmly. Now, without further ado, let's embark on this enlightening journey. 1. Type of person, the self-absorbed. One of the most challenging types of people we encounter in life is the self-absorbed. These individuals tend to exaggerate their achievements and abilities and often expect praise from others. Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy clearly guides us on how to behave towards self-absorbed individuals. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our inner world, reducing our need for external validation to a minimum. When interacting with a self-absorbed person, instead of satisfying their constant search for admiration, we should concentrate on our own inner values and peace. This helps us maintain our authenticity without contributing to the satisfaction of their ego. Aurelius reminds us that each person has their own perspective and that true self-confidence is more about how we see ourselves than how others validate us. Encountering such individuals, maintaining a calm and balanced demeanor in response to their incessant boasting is fundamental to a Stoic approach. Instead of appeasing their excessive need for praise, we should communicate with them in a logical and genuine manner, reflecting our true values and character. This not only allows us to understand ourselves and the other person on a deeper level but also fosters more meaningful and sincere relationships. Aurelius's teachings steer us away from the superficial worlds of self-absorbed individuals, directing us towards more significant and heartfelt interactions. This approach lays the foundation for mutual respect and understanding while also preserving our inner peace. Stoicism constantly reminds us to return to our inner selves, easing the challenge of overcoming any excessive demands from the outside world. 2. Type of person, those who do not keep their word. Another challenging type of person we often encounter is those who do not keep their word. These individuals create a sense of unreliability and bring a constant element of uncertainty into relationships. Stoicism teaches us that trust and honesty are foundational to human relationships and offers guidance on how to handle such individuals. When someone fails to keep their promises, instead of getting upset, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius allow us to view the situation from a broader perspective. In our dealings with such people, avoiding reliance on them and keeping our emotional responses in check can provide us with a firmer standing. Stoic philosophy emphasizes managing our emotional reactions and approaching situations with logical detachment. Encountering someone who does not keep their word, we should avoid taking it as a personal attack. Instead, we need to understand that such behaviors are often triggered by personal deficiencies or external factors. This realization allows us to assess their behavior more objectively and avoid unnecessary emotional investment. Furthermore, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we have limited control over the behavior of others around us. The only thing we can control is our own reactions and actions. Therefore, when dealing with unreliable people, we should make a conscious effort to reduce our dependence on them and maintain our inner peace. Being patient and showing understanding towards such individuals during interactions can, in the long term, elevate our relationships to a healthier level. Additionally, by maintaining our boundaries and clearly expressing our expectations, we can achieve greater transparency, and honesty in our relationships. Stoicism not only empowers us emotionally in dealing with these challenging situations but also lays the groundwork for our personal development. 3. Type of person: gossipers. Gossip is one of the most common and destructive habits in our society. People who gossip about others' private lives not only harm themselves but also those around them. Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism highlight the negative impact of gossip on the human spirit and encourage us to avoid such behavior. When you encounter a gossiper, Stoic teachings guide us to refrain from participating in unnecessary and destructive conversations. Instead, directing our discussions towards more constructive and meaningful topics is much more beneficial for our personal growth. When interacting with gossipers, setting healthier communication standards by not showing interest in their gossip and not participating in such discussions can be effective. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that each of us faces unique challenges and struggles, emphasizing how pointless and meaningless it is to judge and gossip about others' private lives. This teaches us to spend more time organizing and improving our inner world instead of talking about others. When dealing with gossipers, it's important to maintain a kind but firm attitude. We can help guide them towards more aware and positive forms of communication by discussing the harms of speculating and gossiping about personal lives. Additionally, focusing on topics that contribute to our personal or professional development instead of gossip can foster the growth of healthier relationships in our community. In conclusion, when interacting with gossipers, leveraging the teachings of Marcus Aurelius can help us transform our communication into something more positive and constructive. This not only preserves our mental well-being but also sets a positive example for those around us. This approach will contribute to the creation of a healthier and more understanding social environment. 4. Type of person: pessimists. Pessimists are individuals who tend to see every situation from a negative perspective and often expect the worst outcomes. These people emit a continuous stream of negative energy, which can make communication with them challenging. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism provide ways to cope with pessimism, reminding us of the importance of staying hopeful and thinking positively. When encountering a pessimist, a Stoic approach allows us to disregard their negative views and take steps towards maintaining our own inner peace. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes that accepting situations as they come and finding opportunities to learn from every circumstance are key to achieving true happiness. This perspective teaches us to trust the flow of life and appreciate the value of each moment, without succumbing to pessimistic thoughts. In communicating with pessimistic individuals, instead of directly dismissing their constant negative comments, we can transform the situation by offering positive alternatives and showing understanding. Being patient with these individuals and illustrating the benefits of positive thinking through examples can gradually change their outlook. Additionally, Marcus Aurelius teaches us that our personal perceptions are often more influenced by our internal states than by reality. Therefore, it's important to view the thoughts of a pessimist as their personal perception and ensure that these thoughts do not affect our own perception of reality. Everyone has a different way of perceiving life, which is influenced by their personal experiences, fears, and expectations. Lastly, when interacting with pessimists, approaching their views with empathy and offering them a more hopeful perspective can enhance both their and our quality of life. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius guide us through this process, helping us remain balanced and positive in all situations. This enables us to build healthier and more understanding relationships in our society. 5. Type of person: materialists. Materialists are individuals who define their lives through material gains and possessions. Such people often chase physical assets over spiritual values. Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy teaches us about the transience of material things and that true happiness is independent of material wealth. When we encounter a materialist, we may observe their continuous desire to possess more. From a Stoic perspective, rather than understanding and reacting to such an attitude, we are reminded to focus on our internal values. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the necessity of everything having a proper measure and balance, and he warns that excessive materialism can distract us from our true sources of happiness. In communicating with materialistic people, instead of focusing on their material successes or acquisitions, it can be beneficial to encourage discussions on deeper, spiritual, or intellectual topics. This not only enriches our relationship but can also expand their outlook on life. Furthermore, Marcus Aurelius teaches us the importance of limiting the impact of external conditions on our mood. When interacting with a materialist, preventing their financial status or possessions from affecting us is a critical step in maintaining our inner peace. This strengthens our ability to define our own values and stay true to them. In conclusion, in our relationships with materialists, using Stoic teachings allows us to transcend the material and establish more meaningful and satisfying connections. This approach fosters a more balanced and peaceful life both individually and mutually. Marcus Aurelius' philosophy encourages us to look beyond material things and focus on higher spiritual and intellectual goals. 6. Type of person: manipulative people. Manipulative individuals are those who attempt to direct others for their own benefit, often exploiting relationships to their advantage. These people can emotionally impact those around them and create imbalances in relationships. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Stoicism provide us with valuable tools to cope with manipulative behaviors. When we encounter a manipulative person, Aurelius encourages us first to turn inward and maintain our emotional independence. The best defense against manipulation is to clearly define our values and boundaries and adhere firmly to them. Stoicism teaches us to protect our personal freedom and autonomy, preventing others from controlling us. When interacting with manipulative people, it's crucial to question the true intentions behind their words and actions. Aurelius advises us to think deeply about every interaction and assess the motivations underlying each behavior. This helps us recognize manipulative tactics and be prepared against them. Moreover, controlling our emotional responses in our dealings with such individuals can neutralize their manipulative games. Aurelius emphasizes the importance of staying calm and objective in all situations, managing our emotional reactions. Being emotionally unresponsive makes it difficult for manipulative people to steer us in the direction they desire. Finally, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius help us develop a strong internal discipline and level of awareness that protects us from manipulative people. By focusing on our inner strength and refusing to accept manipulative behaviors, we can establish healthier and more balanced relationships. This approach not only empowers us against manipulative individuals but also strengthens us against other challenges life may present. 7. Type of person: self-victimizers. Self-victimizers are individuals who frequently blame others for harming them and often shape their relationships around a narrative of victimhood. These people create an emotional burden for those around them, constantly seeking attention and compassion. Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy teaches us how to handle such individuals and how to protect ourselves from their negative influences. When we encounter a self-victimizing person, Stoic principles encourage us first to maintain a solid emotional stance. In interactions with these individuals, it is important to consider objective facts rather than accepting their claims of victimhood. Aurelius emphasizes the importance of accepting situations as they are and progressing based on truths. While communicating with self-victimizers, instead of responding to their continual demands for victimhood recognition, we should focus on our internal values and freedom. Marcus Aurelius stresses that protecting our personal boundaries and prioritizing our emotional health are foundational for building healthy relationships. Additionally, being patient with these individuals and showing them how to develop a healthier and more balanced perspective can be beneficial. Aurelius notes that showing understanding and empathy is only possible while maintaining our own boundaries. By encouraging them to confront the consequences of their behaviors, we can help them take responsibility. In conclusion, in our relationships with self-victimizers, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius guide us in both preserving our emotional health and assisting the person in question. This approach allows us to build a stronger and more balanced structure, both individually and relationally. Today, we embarked on an in-depth journey through the 7 challenging types of people and how we can handle them using the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius. By applying Stoic principles to each type, we can enhance our potential for a healthier and more balanced life both personally and relationally. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius guide us in preserving our emotional health and maintaining our inner peace when we encounter difficult individuals. If you found the content we discussed today intriguing and wish to be further equipped with such knowledge, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Subscribing will keep you informed about our new videos and help deepen your philosophical journey. You can also support us by liking this video and sharing your comments. I wish you all more wisdom, balanced relationships, and inner peace in your life. Until our next video, take care.